Good morning, year 4. This is the homework for this week, 18th of May 2020. It's going to be linked to your cornerstone portions, and you're going to be working on English, science, history, maths, and RE. The first activity you have, or the first learning that you're going to be working on, is interviews. Yeah, you're going to interview someone who had surgery, had a dental treatment, etc. Think of what kind of questions you will ask to the person and write them down before you ask them. eh? Make sure that you write those questions. You're going to collect their answers and then you're going to write them down. You're going to write down the interview following a clear layout and use the example of the layout from your homework. Second learning, the second activity you're going to be doing this week is comprehension. Read those two historical accounts about surgery that I attached in your homework and compare them. What did you find out about surgical procedures in the past? What are the differences and similarities with the ones of today's? Use the interview from yesterday or from the previous day to help you out with your answers. Also use the pictures of surgeries through history attached in your homework, and you can also do some research to help you to elaborate your answers. The third activity and the skills that you're going to apply this week is about timeline. You're going to create a timeline about the history of anesthesia. Use the web and the historical cards to create your timeline. You can cut them out, okay? They're in your homework attached as part of your timeline to put extra details. Otherwise, you do your own timeline yourself. The next task is writing task. The John Rice letters. Imagine that you are a doctor having observed the first demonstration of surgery with ether. Write a letter to your fellow doctors describing what you have seen and explain the effects of anesthesia. Anesthetics. Anesthetics. Read through the example attached in your homework, the letter of Charles Jackson in 1846 about his account, and follow the same layout using the same features, date, address, year, etc. Make sure that you sign it off your letter. Just look at the example I attached in your homework. Then, obviously, it's a must. You need to log in reading class. Make sure that you log in every week, develop your reading skills, and follow your progress. I will be checking every week, so make sure that you read at least 30 minutes. For maths, for numeracy, you're going to follow White Rose for Home Learning Park, Summer Week, 4th of May. All the links are attached. You're going to work this week on multiplication and division. Watch the videos, download the work if you want. Otherwise, use the, because I take snapshots of the activities as well. So if you don't want to download it, they're in the homework attached with you for you. And then my maths, logging into your maths, into your my maths, and then every week you will have different multiple tasks, so you can accelerate your learning and progress. It will be related always to the White Rose Home Learning Pack to reinforce your learning. For Ari, this month, as you know, is the month of Mary. As part of this beautiful month, we pray the Rosary. Also, you can take some time to pray the prayer attached about act of love. And as well as all this week I want you to learn about early Christianity, the first Christians, and reflect on how good God brings good out of evil. Read through the story of Stefan attached in your homework and do the activities. Have a wonderful week. I'll speak to you soon. Keep safe. Miss Pence.